Hey, welcome to the video. Thanks for stopping by the channel today. Yeah, you're probably really confused right now. A video talking about Skate, but I am on Borderlands 1. And I'm going to be entirely honest with you, I don't even want to load up Skate to play it for a video talking about it. Obviously, my opinion of the game is not very high, with the case being that I am on Borderlands to talk about Skate. And, I really don't even want to make a video talking about the game, but I feel like, considering the majority of my audience probably came from my Skate 3 tutorials, I should at least address the game in a video. Because my brain can't loot stuff and focus on holding a conversation, I'm just going to go ahead and get my thoughts on the game out now, while I'm just kind of sitting here in this little area before Nox's armory. And then the rest of the video will be just me farming Crawmerax, me farming the armory, trying to see if we can get any good rare loot. And to those of you who are interested, you can stay till that point. So the first point I want to make is that the new Skate game has no difficulty setting. It reminds me a lot of the first Skate game, if any of you played that, where it's just one constant difficulty, and you have to adjust your playstyle to match that difficulty. So, for example, in Skate 3, when I would trickline, I would always have it on easy difficulty. And I feel like the pace of Skate 3 is a lot faster than the new game. So, for example, in Skate 3, easy difficulty, you can land sketchy. Like, you can do flips on flat ground. You don't have to worry about your board control that much. Whereas in this new one, it's essentially like Skate 1, but you can get off your board. That's the best way I can describe it. If you could get off your skateboard in the first Skate game, that's exactly what the new Skate feels like to me. Or to those of you who haven't played the first Skate, it's like Skate 3 on normal difficulty, pretty much. Now, I do like the parkour. I like the off-board tricks, like doing flips and rolling around and all that. It's all pretty enjoyable. However, I feel like my wings are clipped when I'm playing that game. The fact that I'm constantly stuck playing at that slower pace where it prioritizes, like, smooth, clean gameplay, you know, over the fast-paced craziness of the Skate 3 tricklining I'm used to. I can't enjoy myself, you know? The only way I seem to really have fun on that game is when I play it in a group with my friend, my brother, my boyfriend, when we all play in a party together and we just mess around. And as well as learning what few glitches there currently are in the game and using those to just travel around the map, make it more enjoyable as well. Now, if we're talking about the like story in the game compared to the previous Skate titles, it's terrible. It's terrible. There's no story at all. I realize it's early access, so they could change that. But right now, the story is literally just a super long tutorial. I don't know. It's really lame. So the story's a bust. So that leaves the in-game challenges. The in-game challenges, there's set ones that everyone has access to, and they're like permanent challenges that are always there. And then there's daily challenges that, you know, hence the name, they reset daily. But those are your only ways to earn currency to open up the loot crates that give you cosmetic items. So, once you finish all the permanent challenges and all the story missions, all you're left with are the daily challenges that reset once a day, and you can finish all the daily challenges in not even 2 hours. So, it's already at a point for me where I'll load it up, I'll spend maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours doing all the daily challenges, and then I have no incentive to play the game any longer, because there's just no other way I can earn currency to open up loot crates. There's no form of online competition like there were in previous skate games. Like, there's no spot battles, no Hall of Meat battles, no skate battles, no death race. There's literally nothing to the game at the moment but the story mode, which is just a tutorial, and the daily challenges, which you can complete in an hour to 2 hours tops. So, for the longevity of the game, you know, the reason Skate 3 stayed alive for so long was because of the online challenges, you know? Like, if Skate 3 was literally just a career mode that was open world, it would have died out ages ago. But it didn't, because it had the online spot battles, Hall of Meat battles, skate, death race. You could compete against other players in an online setting. You can't do that in the current version of the new skate game. So, if they don't change that, it's gonna die. That's just a hard fact. If they don't add a way to compete online against other players, it's gonna be a dead game. So I think an easy solution to both the currency problem and the longevity of the game is to add online sessions against other online players that reward you with the currency. I think that's the most logical thing that the game needs right now. Like, online spot battles that reward you an amount of currency that you can use to open up loot crates. If it had that, I'd probably still be playing it right now. Not even kidding. I could probably play that game all day. Maybe not all day, but definitely a lot longer than I currently do. If they had online spot battles and skate and Hall of Meat that would reward you currency for just competing in them, you know? So yeah. I don't know, I probably missed some things that I wanted to touch up on, but I'm sure you get the gist of it. I have played it to my heart's fill, and I just wanted to tell you guys my thoughts on the game. I feel like a game like Skate 3 that gives players the option to play like I did, where they can be fast-paced and crazy with their tricks and do all kinds of game-breaking things, or have it more slow-paced and fluid like the new Skate is trying to do. I believe having the option between those two is what made Skate 3 better compared to the new one, where you have to do the slower gameplay because it's just not an option to be crazy. And yeah, I think that's enough said. You guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say here, you know? So that is why I'm not planning to make any videos on the new Skate game. I just don't enjoy it, and that's the whole point of my channel. I try to make content for you guys. That is the type of content I myself enjoy. And if I don't enjoy the new Skate game, I'm not going to make videos on it. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? I don't care if it's, you know, if it's the new hot thing right now, everyone's playing it, everyone's uploading shorts and doing videos on it. I just don't really want to. So instead, you're gonna get Borderlands 1 farming. I hope you enjoy. To those of you who were only here to hear my opinion on Skate, now's your chance. You know, you can close out of the video. Everything from here on out is going to be me just playing some Borderlands and chatting with you guys. So, if you want to stay, thank you for that. It means a lot. If not, you know, you can leave a comment and let me know what your thoughts on Skate are, why you think my opinion is bad, or why you agree with me. Whatever the case, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Now, let's start farming the Crimson Armory, shall we? Alrighty. We got everyone back there dealt with. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done an armory run on this character in a minute. I've been solely focusing on farming Crawmerax the past few times I've loaded up this character. I have yet to get a pearlescent on this character. I mean, when I say that, I mean a keepable pearlescent, because I've found like 6 or something, but all of them have been so horrendously bad that I've had to just not take them, because they just weren't worth it. The only one I have at the moment that is worth using is the Rose I got, because it's a low capacity and high recharge rate work perfectly with Rick's skills that the Warmonger class buffs. Because when my shield gets depleted, I gain a damage buff, and as well as when I kill an enemy, I gain a damage buff. So this shield gets depleted like super fast, and then it can recharge super quick, so the next time it gets depleted, I can get that buff again. It works pretty good for taking out General Nox quickly, just because of the high damage output ideal. Currently, on the bucket list for this character, just any pearlescent that's going to be usable. I also haven't found a Reaper yet on Brick, so a Reaper would be cool. I mean, it's more of a novelty item, but I would still like to find one. And a better Skull Masher would be great, so my Crawmerax kills are just a little bit faster. I feel like anytime I play as a character, I'm sitting there like, oh, this character is like the best character in the game. It's so broken. Just because I haven't played on them in a while. But then, I think that's the case with every character. Like, for example, Brick. Look at this Titan class mod. +4 to the Juggernaut skill. Now, if I go to my skill tree, Juggernaut, with 5 points, I resist 50% of all damage after I kill an enemy. And that gets an extra +4. So if I kill an enemy while I have that class mod on, I resist 90% of all damage I would be dealt. That's just absurd. Like, that is just absurd. And then to top it off, you've got skills that increase your shield strength, maximum health. The class mod itself also increases max health, and the skill that increases shield strength. Like, if you wear that with a really good shield, you're just invincible. And then you've got the good old speed glitch, where you activate your action skill and then open your inventory like a second after, and then you just permanently have the speed buff from Brick's action skill. So I know back in the day he was like a very popular speedrun character just for that glitch. Then, you know, you get like Roland with his just obscene fire rate and magazine size. Like, I think just every character in this game was broken. I think that's I think that's what it is. There is no most broken character, it's just they're all broken, you know. Now, I will say, I did use Willow Tree to mod my backpack space, because if you're going to be farming for rare loot on this game, and you're a max level character at the end game of the DLC, I feel like you have to do that, because the standard inventory space you get in this game just isn't enough to keep all the cool shit you find, you know? So, I have a solid 138. I don't know why I chose that, but I did. Could this be the 18.8 fire rate? No. We're keeping an eye out for that. If you get a Hyperion SMG with just the right parts, it can have 18.8 fire rate, which is the highest fire rate in the game for an SMG. Oh, let's equip my equalizer so I regen revolver ammo while I do this. I think I got really good parts on this equalizer or something, because if I unequip all my gear, it categorizes it as the most rare weapon in my inventory. Because it sorts by rarity automatically, and this equalizer is at the very top, so that's pretty interesting. This must have like the best parts on it. What's that SMG? The double SMGs can go up to like the 230s, 240s times 2. So that's what we really want to look out for in an SMG, is one that's going to be double, and it's going to be around 230 to 240 damage. I do have one currently. Let me scroll all the way down here to show you guys. Steel Bruiser, here we go. Not bad. As you can see, 231 times 2. It could definitely have a faster fire rate, so something like that would be nice to find. Nothing so far. So, to my subscribers who keep up with my series I like to upload, what would you like to see a video on next? I'm thinking I might continue my Fallout series, do my next video on my Fallout New Vegas challenge run. I'm thinking either that, or I could possibly... Wow, that thing is actually good, isn't it? I had a feeling that was a good one when I saw it. Very high elemental chance. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that. Goodbye, old one. And hello, new one. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was thinking, either the Fallout New Vegas challenge run I started, or I could do the Surrounded challenge. I could try to get that going again. There's always the fish feed and grow. It seems like a lot of you guys like that one. I'll probably record my next video here in a day or two. So if anybody watching this has any suggestions before I record my next video, you can go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll end up going with that. Unless you say something just ridiculous. Yeah, unless you say skate. If you say new skate, then fuck you. Okay. We haven't gotten anything too crazy. I mean, we did get this shotgun, so we actually found a legendary that was better than one I already had. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like once you get to a certain point on a late game character like this, you don't really expect to find anything on your runs that's keepable, you know? Like total playtime on this character, I have like a little over a day of playtime, you know, like I think I'm at 27 hours or something. Maybe a little over 30 hours on this character. I would play Borderlands 4, but it's a little out of my price range, you know, like, what is it, $70, $80? I'm not really in a financial position where I can be spending that much on a game that I might not even like, you know? The last game I bought brand new, I ended up regretting. I never finished it. It was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I bought that new when it came out, and I regretted my purchase. I never finished playing it. Neither did my BF. He bought it as well. He never finished it. So, not just me, but him as well. We both bought it new, and neither of us could finish a playthrough. One thing I really have trouble finding is usable class mods on this character. I don't know if class mods for Brick have a higher rarity or something, but they have definitely been a struggle to find. Like, the class mods I have currently are the best ones I've been able to find, and they are definitely lacking. Like, for example, my Titan class mod, it can have another skill at the bottom. So like the top one is plus 60% max health. I believe it can have team health regen or like team shield capacity, or no, not team, but you know, health regen or shield capacity as well. Same for the Warmonger class mod. It can also buff like team grenade damage or team melee damage, I think. So I could definitely have better class mods. The Ogre class mod, I don't know if it can have another skill, but I'm pretty sure it can. If all the others can have 2 skills, why wouldn't the Ogre class mod be able to, you know?
That's my stuff.
Ooh, Titan? Yeah, look, right there. Shield capacity. But that one only buffs 2 skills, not 3. So that one's worse than mine. I've been on the hunt for, like a perfect Titan class mod, and I just can't find one. The one I have is the best one I've found, and that that upsets me. Alright, well, out of our first armory run, we got a better Crux. Or I guess it's called the Plague, it's just glitched in this version of the game and called the Crux. So yeah, we got a pretty decent Plague, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead, re-equip my loadout for Nox, and I'll see you guys on my second armory run. Alright, here we go again. Armory run number 2. Let's go ahead and get an equalizer equipped here, so I can regen ammo. There we go, corrosive equalizer to replace my defiler. Not that it matters, but yeah.
Right. All right.
Not a great blast hammer. Mine's ×3, so I'll really only consider comparing mine to one if it seems decent and it's ×3 at least. Ooh. Okay, what do we got here? A striker, that's a 2-shot. That could potentially be really good. 444 ×7. Okay, hang on. I do have a shotgun here. 469 ×7. But this gives plus 30% critical hit damage. Okay. I think we just found a better shotgun. I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot that for keepsake. Alright. I'm gonna have to send a screenshot of that to my brother. He's gonna be pretty stoked to see what I just found there. I mean, it is level 66. It could be better. You know, it goes up to level 68 with loot from these. But, I will still take it. That is definitely good. I don't know if any other manufacturer can get damage as high when it comes to SMGs. Like, my Torg double SMG is like 230. I think the closest manufacturer I've seen get to that is Dahl with like a little over 200. So I think if you're looking for an SMG, Torg is probably the way to go. Because it seems pretty unmatched in damage, in my opinion. Gotta get the secret chest. Ah, another alien gun. Wow. The alien guns in this are like... I mean, if you're fighting, like, bandits, you know, they're usable. Like, you can actually use them to kill, like, just your standard bandits in the game. They're not horrendous, but the reduced movement speed,
That's my stuff.
plus the super slow recharge time on the shots, just make them, like, you're better off just using your regular guns. We got a Firehawk here, a high elemental chance. Yeah, I'm looking for very high. What's that? That looked goofy. A blue rare with 1400 damage. That was kind of crazy. $388 × 12. Now, when it comes to just how fun it is to farm, I don't think any of the other Borderlands games will compare to the first one. Because, look at this. You get this whole place just filled to the brim with all these chests you get to loot.
Look at this shit.
Like, I don't think any of the other games will top this, because I think they're just afraid of making games too broken, you know? I think that's what the issue is with games, is they're afraid to give people access to stuff like this anymore, you know? Because they think it's just too broken. And I don't really see a problem with that. Like, as a gamer,
Right.
this is the kind of stuff I love. Having access to this huge place I can farm with chests. Or like having speed glitches, that sort of thing. Having really overpowered character builds. Like, that's the kind of stuff that's fun.
Mine.
If we get a pro lesson in this
That's
video,
my
that'll
stuff.
actually be pretty crazy, not gonna lie. That's not bad for a Hyperion Stinger. 197 times 2. What do we got up here? Quick health regen? That could be better than mine. Nah, mine is just obscenely good. Look at that.
All right.
Well, we didn't manage to get anything off of the elevators. A little disappointing, but we still have half of the place to loot.
That's my stuff. Look at this shit. What's here?
Two Torg SMGs. Alright, one of these could be a good double SMG. Let's hope. Anarchy, 204 times 4. I already know by heart my Anarchy is better than that. If that was times 2, imagine that. 281 times 2. That thing would be obscenely good. I don't think that's possible, though. Not gonna lie to you guys, I really don't think it's possible to get one with damage that high as a double. Alright. Surkov? Nah. It's pretty garbage. On my Roland character, I found a Surkov that does like 1,500 damage. That's the highest damage Surkov I've ever seen in this game. Even my brother agrees. He's never seen a Surkov with damage that high. Ooh, we could have a times 4 elemental Hyperion sniper. They are very rare, but they do exist. Ah, no, times 2. Okay, hang on. That Crux seems pretty good. I could just be imagining things, but 279, mine's 271. 4.0 weapon zoom? This one doesn't even have a weapon zoom. I guess it does. I don't know. Like, what if I aim at that? Okay, now let me equip this. Yeah, it's literally the same. So it's just slightly better damage versus slightly better accuracy and slightly better mag size. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep mine. That was close. That was almost better. Not quite, though. Let's keep moving on. That's gonna be our lucky chest right over there. I shot it. That means it's lucky. Okay, hang on. Yep. No, that's not the one I shot. I shot that one. That's a lucky chest. You guys were you're crazy. You're imagining stuff. There, you see, lucky chest. We got a plague. Wow. Yeah. See, we got a legendary. That's insane.
That's my stuff.
I've been so focused on looting the armory that I let my coffee get cold. Oh god, I splashed the coffee on myself. Coffee is good.
Look at this shit.
That's that's got to be my favorite Brick voice line in the game. Look at this shit. It's so good. So I am recording this on Monday. I know the Kill Tony stream is just about to start, and I don't want to miss that. So, ooh, hang on, that could be better than mine. That could be better. Alright. What are your thoughts? Better or worse than mine? You can tell right off the bat it has an actual scope, which mine does not. It's a two-shot. Ooh. High elemental effect chance. Mine's very high elemental effect chance, though. It has twice the fire rate. It's literally twice as fast to shoot. But do I take that? I think I have to take that, right? Like, who cares about the elemental effect chance when you're talking about twice the fire rate? Yeah. I think I made the right choice there, didn't I? Two-shot, not good. Okay. So, we managed to find a better Defiler. Pretty good find there. Pretty good find. I'm gonna try to get in, like, 1, maybe 2 Crawmerax kills before I end the video and go watch the Kill Tony stream. So I will see you guys at Crawmerax's lair. You guys like my character names? We got Brick, aka Fake Bist. We got my Hunter, which is currently in the works, Tall Morty. We got Back Againland. With a playtime of 2 days, 7 hours, and 28 minutes. God dang. That's 55 hours of playtime on my Back Againland right there.
I'm over here!
Compared to 33 hours on Fig Bist. Alright, we are at Crawmerax's lair. Unlike with, General Nox, where I want the lowest shield capacity I have, so that way I'm getting my damage buff as often as possible. If I use a shield with a capacity that low for this fight, I'm gonna die. I'm more than likely going to die. Alright. Got my good old Skull Masher. Got my new and improved Defiler, Hellfire, and my Orion. We are all set. Rick is by far probably one of the best characters for farming Crawmerax just because of his increased movement speed. I will say it makes it a lot easier avoiding Crawmerax when your movement speed is that high. Let's see if I can get the bounce glitch. Ah, no. Got a Craw Maggot here. Alright, Pop is back. Oh god. Alright, new Defiler. Oh crap, we're about to die. He's right on our tail, oh god! Oh no, this is not good. Alright, green crawworm, we can take him out. Alright, another green crawworm. What is he doing right now? What is happening? Ah, I cannot hit his crits. You can shoot through his claw and hit his crit spot. This is not going well right now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You want to primarily stay around this rock so you can always have access to shooting some of his critical spots. I'm barely dealing damage right now. How did I miss that shot? There we go. Loop him around here. I just want to go around you, please. Alright, he's a 1 HP. We should have this. Alright, we're gonna switch to an SMG here just to finish off his eye. precise accuracy of the sniper to finish off his eye there. Alright. I am not seeing a pearlescent at the moment. And I barely see any legendaries. I see 2 legendaries. Wow. That's pretty bad. We got a plague, which is garbage. And an explosive anaconda, which is garbage. Alright. Well, I guess we'll skim through the purples, see if there's anything worth taking. So far, we got a load of garbage. Oh my god. This has to be the worst Crawmerax loot I've seen in a long time. Like, this is bad right now. This is really bad. Oh my god. Yeah. So that was Crawmerax. Jesus. We got garbage. Oh my god. Alright. Well, Kill Tony stream's about to start. If any of you guys are also fans of Kill Tony, you know, I'm sure you know. It's great. I don't want to miss it. So, I'm going to end this here. To those of you who ended up staying to the end to finish the video and just watch me play a little Borderlands, I want to say thank you. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you were looking forward to seeing me play the new Skate, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I can't do it. I can't find it in me to play that game for a whole video. You know, it's just I don't have the same kind of fun on that game I have on Skate 3. Like, if I play that game, for me to have fun, I have to do it with a group of friends. Otherwise, I just hop on, do my dailies, and hop off, you know? Don't worry, I am planning to continue my usual series. It's probably going to be like Fish Feed and Grow, maybe a Fallout video. I might do another Surrounded video, something like that. I will get around to recording tomorrow night probably, and then yeah. Alright, well, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments. If you have any suggestions for what you would like to see as my next video, or just your thoughts on the new Skate game, or just thoughts on the channel in general. Your comments are always welcome, and I always read them. I appreciate when you guys give input. And, yeah. Hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.